Hey, what's up everyone? This is Jason here. First of all, I just want to say sorry for taking so long to do another video, but we do got some really cool products, so we're going to be doing a couple videos. Yay! So the first thing I always like to do is I do want to say thank you very much for Paintball Revolution. They always give me a buzz when there's a new product coming out that I'm interested in or wanting to do a review on, so thank you very much, guys. Paintball Rev is definitely a place if you want to go talk paintball, look at some products, and have a good old-fashioned fun time shopping. I definitely recommend it. You don't get rushed in there, and you don't get treated like hurry up and buy and get out. Doesn't happen. So I did do a little teaser video for the i5 and the Virtue Spire and just put them on my Facebook, and like I said, did a quick YouTube video. Well, today we're actually going to be doing the video on the i5. I've already had a chance to play with it, so I can already give you an honest opinion on it. So, of course, the i5. So, the i5 comes in a box, whoop-de-doo. You know, you get a goggle bag, whoop-de-doo. But the one thing I do want to cover real quick, so we're going to move to the side. You do supposedly get what they're calling a action cam add-on or adjustment or mount, whatever you prefer to call them. This is all you get, okay? You don't actually get like a housing or anything, kind of like what I have on my Sony POV. You don't get a housing for it, so keep that in mind. This is just something that you put on your die, that you screw into some kind of mount, probably third party or one provided by the manufacturer of your action cam, and then you screw it in that way. So just keep that in mind. The die does not come with any kind of actual canister or container, whatever you prefer to say. It just comes with this. So please keep that in mind. Okay, moving on to the die. Yay! So the die i5 is in fact longer than the die i4. So if you're a bigger dude like me, you have a bigger head, a longer jawline, the i5 does fit. The only thing that showed out of it was my goatee, but my goatee's pretty long. So, and also if I get shot in the goatee, who cares? The i5 is definitely a very comfortable mask. We're going to cover some really cool things of it that actually make it comfortable in my opinion, and also show you how to take the lens out and just show you overall the mask and what I think of it so far. So the one thing, like I mentioned with the i5, it is longer for the jawline and for the chin, so you don't have to worry, like I just mentioned, about your chin being exposed like it was in the i4s. And as you can see, there's still paint on there, so there's your proof that I played with it. Now, the very, very key point of the i5, if you ask me, is the back head strap. The back head strap, this is almost like a bicycle helmet or motorcycle helmet. Well, all you have to do is turn it to tighten it and loosen it. Now, this is very comfortable on the back of your head. As you can see, you have a really nice pad right there to cushion the back of your dome. You don't get the pressure like you do on our normal goggle strap. It's very, very comfortable. It almost contours to the back of your head perfectly. Also, when you're done playing and you're going in between rounds, you just completely loosen it and the whole mask comes right off your head, no problem. It did not mess with my headband or my beanie. It just came off and on. I didn't have to adjust my headband, adjust my beanie repeatedly. Very, very, very nice feature. Very good idea, very comfortable, and really easy to tighten your mask. I mean, you just put your hand behind your head and turn. That's all there is to it. So very, very nice. The other thing with the i5 is I do like it. It has a lot of ventilation. Now, ventilation is very important in paintballing, especially if you're running, sliding, doing all that fun-filled stuff. You have to breathe. If you can't breathe, you will pass out. So keep that in mind when buying a mask. So there's all the nice ventilation. As you can see, we got a lot of holes directly where your nose will be, directly from your mouth, especially on the sides right here and right over here. If you're yelling, it gives you that little extra room for air. Very nice. Now, the foam is detachable, and the foam is really actual thick, but it's very squishy and feels really good on your face. So now the foam, like I mentioned, it is detachable, so you can pop it out. As you can see, you just pull it out, whole thing comes out, put a fresh one in, line it up. Now, I'm very happy that a lot of the major manufacturers are going this route. Back in the day, if your foam wore out, you had to basically remove all the dead foam, get a foam kit, and of course the glue that you got with a foam kit was always expired or never worked, so you had to use Loctite or something like that to keep it in place. Not with these. You basically just take the foam kit out, get a new foam kit, put it in, you're golden, bada bing, bada boom. To get the lens out, now this is where it was interesting. Most lenses you're used to like a turn knob, or you're used to pulling back on something. The i5 you actually have to push forward to get it out. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually show you how to get the lens out real quick here. So what you actually want to do is it's held on by Velcro right there. Okay, get it free on both sides. Okay. Now the trick with this mask is you're gonna have, let me get close here, you're gonna have these little pins right there, up and down, or top and bottom pins. So what you got to do, you're gonna have to pressurize both those, and just like you see me do on my other videos, if your mask is brand new, this might take you a couple times to wear it in because it's gonna be stiff straight from the manufacturer, just like my R2 was. So once you have those pushed in, the next step is you want to move the straps inward. The reason why, I'll show you once this is out why you do that, and then all you do, push it from behind, lens come out, and there's your proof that I played with it. I got paint in there still. Okay, so we'll set the lens down for a second. Let me grab a micro here because my hands have paint on now. So, and there we go. That's all there is to get the lens out. Now, very, very key point on this is right here, that's what holds your lens in place. So as you push your lens in and pull this back, this locks it. You also want to make sure it's aligned with this right here, this little input tab or the die emblem, whatever you want to call it. So that then, as it pressurizes and comes through, this just is in place correctly. Definitely pay attention. I always recommend whenever you're changing your lens out, before you go and play, make sure that it is on there nice and tight so nothing accidentally happens. That's never good. Now, depending on which i5 you do buy, I got the green emerald, I believe. Yeah, I got the green emerald. And of course it did come with the mirror green lens. Very nice. You don't have to buy these extra. If you get the black ox, it comes with the ninja or the black lens. If you get the red amber, I think, it comes with the almost like the fire HD lens. So just keep that in mind. Now, with that note, the i4 lenses do work with the i5. The lens is still the same. The only thing that's changed is the overall mask itself. The i4 lens will work in the i5. So definitely remember that. This does come with a chin strap. I took mine off. I don't like playing with chin straps. That's my personal preference. If you're a new player in paintball, keep yours on until you get comfortable with adjusting your mask so that you know it won't fall off. Some fields require that you have a chin strap, so please check your local field rules before removing your chin strap, just to let you know. Everyone was also talking about the Evoke system. Okay, to clarify a few things, your Evoke system does in fact fit in the i5, but the Evoke system only works with a Die M2, which I believe when it has the Moss Air upgraded board. You can't buy the Invoke and then expect for it to work with an Empire Vanquish or an Empire Axe or Planet Eclipse Geo. It doesn't work that way, okay? So just to clarify that now. So now we're going to go ahead and just put the lens back in, and then we'll go ahead and show you to make sure that you get them in. So, easiest way, tuck the mask in. Kind of line it up, push it in place, make sure you don't have any gaps, make sure nothing's protruding out. Now I'm going to try to do this on camera, so I do apologize. So right in here, is where you need to make sure that you clip it in. Okay? So there you go. You hear that click? That means that I've just pushed it in and it's in the back of the lens. Put your 2 fingers in the little tabs right here. Hold it with your thumb and pull. That's all you do. And now that side is locked in. So we'll do the same thing over here. Push in. Hear the pop. Get your 2 fingers in the little blue and pull. That's all there is to it, ladies and gentlemen. Now that is on, and as you can see, that's not coming out. So, the biggest thing, also make sure you wipe off all the fingerprints. Now, the i5, like I mentioned, is a very comfortable mask. It is in direct competition, if you ask me, with the Empire EVS as far as visibility, comfort, and overall function of the mask. I also have VOs that I love. So the one thing I'm going to recommend with the mask is don't just take my word for it. Don't be like, oh, it's a mask, I want the i5. Try it on. Okay, I let some of my friends try it on at the field. A few of them loved it and a few of them just could not stand it. So it's definitely about personal preference. Always keep that in mind, ladies and gentlemen. Biggest thing about paintball, personal preference. So other than that, here we go. The brand new i5. Very comfortable. Has a lot of cushions on the side to keep your jaw and everything good. Nice cushion ears right here. And of course it does have silicone on the strap. So, this is Jason with the i5 review, introduction, whatever you prefer to call my videos nowadays. Thank you very much for watching, and definitely see you soon.